deep, profound, the unsurpassed, deep, profound, subtle, wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I've come to receive and hold it within my sight and hearing, I vow to fathom that thus comes one true and actual meaning.
Good. Quyên, how are you, con?
I've been doing well.
So you are also on the starting the break, right, for the holiday? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what did we learn last time? Who remember? Alan, did you remember what did we learn last time?
No.
No. We learned about the Galileo, about the invention of the telescope, as well as we learn about the Buddhist cosmology, right? I go overview of the different level of heaven. You remember that? Betty, do you remember that? They have a different lifespan, right? They could live up a million years or billion year, even 80 billion year. Yeah, depend on the level of the heaven. That means the blessing is increasing. Just like a human, right? When we compare with the insect, like the ant or whatever, the small insect, our lifespan is a lot. Compared to them, it's nothing, right? So the same thing. We compare to the heaven, we are nothing. If we just like the insect, bacteria. Okay. So last time I showed you why Galileo got locked up, right? Sophia, did you see this movie?
Yeah, we did.
You do? Okay. So because they he the one who invent the telescope and be able to see the sun. Okay, which one is the center of the universe based on Galileo?
Based on Galileo, he said the sun.
Huh?
He said the sun.
Yeah, the sun is the center of the universe based on the Galileo. But based on the Catholics, which one is the center of the universe?
The earth.
The earth, right? So after he found it and he told the whole world, he said that, well, the earth is not the center. That's why the Roman Catholic forced him to change his view, and he did not change. What did they do is they lock him up. This is what we call ignorant, right? And you know what? John Paul, the Pope, John Paul II. That means in Catholic they have the highest one is the Pope. It's just the emperor. But in Buddhism we do not have that skeleton. We don't need it. And in 1992, actually, the Pope John Paul II, he admitted that Galileo is correct. Wait about more than 150 years later and admitted. Okay, we go back to here. All right. We also learn about the view of wrapping at the view, right? So the one who upholding their own view. They have the fixed view and they want to hold it and they don't want to change, just like the politician, right? Just like Putin. He think that Ukraine is belong to Soviet Union in the past. And that's why he make everything worse. Okay. So that's why when we uphold our own view, what happened is, Alan,
Huh?
so when let's say that you have your own view, right? And you don't want to change it, is that a good thing?
I have my own views, don't change anything. I think that would be a good idea.
Is that a good idea? Ah.
Yeah.
Adrian,
Huh.
what do you
Yeah.
think, Adrian?
Can you repeat the question?
Let's say that you have your own view on anything, right? And you know what? You don't want to change it. Doesn't matter it's right or wrong. Doesn't matter people try to convince you. You keep it anyway. Is that a good thing?
No.
That's a really bad thing. That is the egocentric. Okay, and that is that's like Putin, right? He's the one who make everything worse. So we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. What about the improper view? Do you know what is improper view? Let me tell you so you understand. When in our culture, right? In our culture, when we have our loved one pass away, right? What they do is they want to base on the which day is a good day and good time to bury the dead. Is that good? What do you think? Betty, what do you think?
You asked the question again.
Okay. Let's say that whenever we want to do something, let's say you have an important event. For example, you want to open a business, right? You want to look for the good day and good time to open the business. Is that a good thing? How we do that?
I don't understand your question.
Oh, let's say that you want to start a business, right? And you want to open your business. That means you already you have building, you have everything. Right now you want to open the business and you don't know which day is a good day to start the business on the first day. And you want to select the specific date that it means it's good day. They believe that based on the calendar, and they believe that based on the calendar say this is a good day. Is it good?
No,
Why not?
because
What's wrong with that? Is there anything wrong?
no.
Sophia, what do you think?
I'm not really sure.
You're not really sure. Wayne, what do you think?
Can you re-ask the question?
Okay. Let's say that you want to you have an important event like open a business, or you want to get married, right? And you want to have a specific day, you think that that is a good day for you, or to have a business, to start a business, or whatever the important event that in your life you want to always focus on to select specific good day and good time, good good day of the whatever the calendar say. This today, whatever the date is, today is a good day for the year, and today this time is a good time for the year or whatever. So you can start your business, or you can have your important event, whatever, like wedding or whatever. Is that a good thing?
Like planning a date already? Like, is it a good thing to plan early?
No,
Like-
no, 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 no. To select specific date, you believe that that date is a good day for you
Oh,
to do huh?
I don't think so, because if I did, if I was opening a business and I don't know which date, I would try to get everything ready first and then I would select a good date.
Oh, that means, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You want to select a good date for your event?
Yes.
Mm. You know what the Buddha teaching about a good date, the good time? What the Buddha teaching is? Oh, before I answer, Agent, what do you think?
I really don't know.
This is important. In Buddhism, whatever happened to us, good or bad, is from the mind, not from the day. The Buddha said that if in the morning we have a good thought toward other, and we speak good, we speak nicely to other, we act good, then that is a good morning. In the afternoon, if we have the good thought toward other, and we speak with the love and kindness to other, and we act with the love and care, this is the good afternoon. The same thing for the evening. Vice versa, it's bad, right? If we have the evil thought toward other, and we speak evil, and we do evil thing, this is the bad morning, afternoon, or evening. So what does it mean? It means that in Buddhism, the good day or the good time, they no relevant.
Oh, that's cool.
They are no relevant in because what happened is there is an interesting let's say that the owner of the business, right? They every day they doing business, but you know what? They use all kind of trick, right? To gain the profits as much as they can, right? But at the end of the year, you know what? They go to the temple, or they go to the go to the temple, and they pray for. Okay, I wish to. Okay, I will buy a lot of things, and I will offering to the Buddha or whatever. And I would like to the Buddha can pray for me, help me to my business can grow even more and more. Asian, what do you think? Does that work?
No,
Why not?
because you have to work it yourself and
If the people all year long, they use all kind of dirty trick, right, to do business. And at the end of the year, they go to the temple or go to the place where they can offer to the God or to the Buddha. And they say that, okay, I would like to, okay, I make an offering this much. I would like you can help me to grow my business more. It is according to the law of karma, the law of cause and effect. Sophia, what do you think? Is it compliant with the law of cause and effect?
No.
Why not?
Everything comes from yourself.
Yeah, if we all year long, we use all kind of dirty trick to get the profits, right? That is the bad karma already. Then how could we go to the Buddha or go to the God and you asking for the more blessing? No, there is no such thing like it's just like the bribery, right? You know what is bribery? That means you give some money so you so your work can go faster, you can go smoother. No, in spiritual, in the spiritual practice, there no something like that. You cannot do like that in the spiritual practice, and especially in Buddhism. Everything comes from the mind. If we always practice the good deed, right? You don't have to do that. The Buddha automatically will help you. Bodhisattva will help you. You don't have to asking for it. Okay. So William, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, so this is in proper view. Right? The second one is when let's say that in our family we have a loved one just passed away, right? And you know what we do? We burn the paper money, the fake money. We use the real money to buy the fake money and burn it for the deceased. Is it a good thing? And it happened in Vietnam a lot, in our culture. And you know, even the Buddhism, right? We are the Buddhism and we still doing it because we don't have the right view. This is a very terrible view. If the people doing that, they even burn the paper car, paper clothes. Why? Because they're thinking that, well, if they go down there, we can send some of this so they can get better, they have a better life. Let's say that when this person still alive, they are the one who live in the poor family for the rest of his life. And now we can burn the paper house, paper car, so he can get richer. Is that true? Don't you think it that work? No. That is against the law of cause and effect. Betty, you understand? Betty, you understand?
Yeah.
Good, this is important. Because the more we do that, that means we not fully trust the Buddha teaching. We still have doubt to the Buddha teaching. And when we have doubt, that means we will walk on the wrong path. Serena, turn on your webcam con. Okay, con. Serena. Yeah. So that kind of improper view, right? So and what about the people right now? Did I show you the video about the gang river? I'm gonna look at the gang river, I think. Mm.
Bank of Texas. We go above.
You see that? 1,000 gather at the river gangs for the holy dip. They believe will wash away their sin. Do you think that they will wash away their sin? Serena, are you there? Quyên, are you there?
Yes.
Do you think that when we pray the bad karma, right? We go to the gang river and we just go in there and the gang river, that means the holy water can wash away our sin. Do you think they can wash our sin away?
No.
Ooh, but a lot of people believe that.
So you can go beyond.
They come from the Hindu. Okay? Every year they gathering. Okay. And do you know what is the gang river is very polluted?
Holiday Inspects. The fun starts here. But in recent times, the quantity and quality of this water has been threatened. While the Himalayan glaciers which feed the river are retreating, the amount of pollution entering the waters is rising day by day. Within a generation, the Ganges might not only be too polluted to use, it might cease to exist. Today, the people of India are facing the greatest challenge in the history of the Ganges. How to purify a river which to them is the embodiment of purity itself. In Hindu culture, ordinary water is believed to have extraordinary powers. Millions of Indians follow a daily ritual of pouring a handful over themselves to remove the impurities which accumulate in the course of a day. When water is moving in a river, it's even more precious, since it carries any pollution away in its flow. All of India's major rivers are considered to be holy. But the river
Do you know what they do? It's very polluted. The reason is they when a person passed away, right? They will cremate it, and they will put all the bone of the deceased into the river, and all kind of thing they dump into the river. It becomes very polluted. How the polluted water can purify you? It doesn't make sense at all. But to them, they make sense for them. So this is what we call this happened in during the Buddha time already. And the Buddha already said that, and the Buddha cannot convince them, because they holding the view, so they hold that fixed view. It's so strong, they cannot change it. So what for this one here, there are a few problems in here. So yeah, okay. They holding the view of wrapping at view. That means they holding the fixed view. They don't want to change it, and they also practice on the wrong ritual. This is we call the view of rule and practice, because those kind of practice does not help us to be liberated from the suffering. And this is the improper view, because that water cannot wash away our sin. Just like that, the fake money paper, right? We burn for the dead, they cannot use it. The only benefit is from the deceiver. We are the one who sincere to pray for them from our sincere mind. You remember I showed you the water experiment from the Dr. Immortal, right? Right? The mind, the mouth can affect the water, not the water by itself. So that okay. Oh, Serena, where's your sister?
She's not home.
She did not join?
No.
What happened to her? Okay, anyway, this is that's why these are the five evil view. Why evil? Because when we follow this, they will put us into the evil path, like the animal realm, the hungry ghost realm, and the hell realm. That's what we call evil. When we fall into those realms, we will stuck in there for a very long time. Think about the animal, right? If we've been born at the snake, the poison snake. It's not easy for them to get out of the animal because they keep killing others. Due to the evil mind from the snake, that mind will make them to stuck in that realm for a long time. Like the tiger, the all the wild beasts, right? They kill each other. They cannot easily get out. Even the hungry ghost even terrible. But anyway, so all right, let me go back to here. So okay, from the 12 link, right? I want to make sure that you remember. From the 12 link, we already learned the first link, right? The ignorant. The ignorant, and from the ignorant, I help you to distinguish the difference between ignorant and wisdom. This is what we call ignorant. This is what we call wisdom. All right. Due to the ignorant, right? Due to the ignorant, and this is what has happened. Due to our ignorance, mental formation, that means we pray karma. Karma. Okay, let me make sure. I think I saw you already. You should know all these things by now. But I want to make sure that okay. Karma, that means the action of the mind, the mouth, and the body. Mind, mouth, and the body. From these three actions, these two controlled by the mind. The mind is the chip, it controls the way we talk, the way we act from the body. So when the mind is okay, the mind precedes all the mental state, the mind is the chip, they are all my wolf. If the mind is impaired, the person talk or act, it becomes impaired. Therefore, suffering will follow him. Just like the wheel that follow the foot of the art right here. You see that? The art, it fooling the heavy load right here. It represents for the suffering of the art. When we receive the result of our bad karma, we will be suffering like that art or even more. So we have to be very careful with our mind and our mouth and our body. Regardless, Buddhism or you are Buddhism or you are not Buddhism, this will always, this is the universal law. Regardless what religion you believe, this always applies to everyone. When the mind is pure, right, the way the person talk or act, happiness will follow him that never depart from the shadow. That means our good karma will never last. Just like our shadow never depart from us, like why we cannot escape from our bad karma. The three karma, that means the karma of the mind, the speech, and the body, it will pray either 10 good deeds or 10 bad deeds. Agent, you can go ahead and do this one for me. and you want go one by one. Good, and you go back.
With good deeds, no greedy, and give. Bad deeds is having greed. Good greed, no
Do
anger.
you know why? You know why? In order, you know what it no reading? It means given.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because you know, you want, because for greed, you want everything for yourself, basically.
Yeah. And in order to eliminate our greedy, we have to practice the given. Does it make sense? Right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. So okay, we'll do the next one.
For good deeds, no anger, which is loving kindness, and bad deeds, you have anger.
Why the person who have anger, if we practice love and kindness, we can eliminate the anger.
Isn't it because like loving kindness is like opposite of anger?
Yeah, love and kindness opposite of kindness. Let's say that someone is always cause us suffering, right?
Yeah.
But if we don't know Buddhism, we don't know how to practice love and kindness, that means patient. In order to practice the love and kindness, we have to be very patient. Then you know what? The anger will continue, right? They will keep going, never end. Today, he harmed me. Tomorrow, I harm him. The next day, he harmed me again. And it keep going. The resentment, it will be in the cycle. That's what we call the rebirth cycle. Okay, go ahead. The third one.
These we have no ignorance, which means you're wise or have wisdom. For bad deeds, you have ignorance.
So what do you, I just show you the between the ignorance and wisdom, right? So what is the benefit when we have wisdom?
We can know the truth and make better decisions.
We can make the right decision, right? We can avoid a lot of trouble, right? We can avoid a lot of mistakes. If we are ignorant, we easily make mistakes. We easily cause a bad decision. And therefore, we will put ourselves in trouble and suffering. All the suffering, it comes from ignorance. Just like Putin. Okay. Christina, are you there? Oh, Serena, you do number 4, go. No, I mean number 1 on the comma of speech.
What?
Okay, number 1 on the comma. Go ahead.
Oh, no lying,
Equal to
honest,
okay, and the bad deed is lying, right? Why it's so important that we need to practice no lying, to be honest. Serena. Okay, who can help me with this? Why it's so important that we need to speak the truth instead of lying? Matthew, what do you think?
Because when you lie, it's like it like creates more bad karma.
Beside the bad karma, that's correct. It's a bad karma. Yeah, Sophia.
When we lie, people don't trust us anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Remember, the trust, it takes us to build the trust, it takes about 3 years. But in order to break your trust, it takes only a minute per second. Once you break the trust, from there on, no one wants to believe you. Is that worth it? No, it's not worth it at all. I have, yeah. So let's say that why it's so important that we want to make other people to trust us. Why? Alan,
What is it?
huh?
Yeah, for what is it?
Oh, why it's so important that we want to make sure keep our trust between others. Why it's so important to have a make sure that we want to keep the trust. That means other people can trust us.
We want to keep the trust of other people, so we know who we are reliable for.
That's right. That's reliable, right? It means that, let's say that if they have the big thing, right, the important thing, they want us to help them. They
Yes.
will look for the one that they can trust, right? They don't
Yes.
want to look for the one that they cannot trust, right? So because the one that they can trust, that means you can be able to do the big thing. Let's say later on you graduate from college and you go to work, right? You work for a company and you work under your boss.
Yeah.
Within your team, you could have multiple, maybe 10 people in the team. Work for one boss, right? And there are many small projects, right? Each one of you can work. Each small project you can work together or you can work individual. But one of the most project is the boss only give to the one that he trusts. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you, Sophia, if you are the manager or the supervisor or the director of the company, and you have an important task, do you want to give you someone that is not reliable?
No.
No, because what happened if you give to someone that is not reliable? What happened to you?
Business won't be good.
Then what happened to you?
We'll be broke.
Well, they fire you,
Oh.
right? Because your boss will fire you. Yes, because we damage the company business. Of course, they don't want to keep because you don't have a good way to handle the people. So this is important. That is between the people. What about the country? If we don't have a trust, right? Let's say that we are the president. We are a president of the country. If the people who do not trust you, then that means, do you think that you can be able to win the next election? No. You will lose your election next time. And also, if look at China, right? They are one of the second big country in the world. But you know what? A lot of other countries afraid of them. They are not trust the China. Why? Because COVID come from where? China. And they are the one who have the intention to let the COVID widespread to the whole world. Because they are the one who know the COVID 3 weeks before the new year of 2020. And you know what? They keep it silent. They don't. And you know what? The doctor, in the Chinese doctor, already told the government. And you know what? They silent him. They silent him, and also that doctor also died from the COVID. And they still on that day, the January 24 is the new year of 2020, and they still let the new year going on with the big gathering. And after the new year, you know what? They let all the foreigner to go back to their country. You know what does that mean? You know what does that mean? Betty, you know what does that mean?
What mean?
Okay, so they already know the COVID more than 3 weeks ago, and they know this is the transmitted disease. This is the deadly disease, because the Chinese doctor already confirmed with the government, and the government shut him down, silent him. And they still keep the event of the Lunar New Year going on. And after the event of Lunar New Year, they still let everyone fly back to the country, I'm talking about the international flight. And you know what? After they let all the people go back to whatever the country come from, they shut down though. They lock down all the street, all the city, the whole country locked down. And at that moment, the whole world, they know about the COVID. Why they doing that? They let all the people go back to their country. Why? Do you know why?
Maybe because they're like kind of selfish.
They want other country to be transmitted disease, because they want to destroy the world economy. They want to harm other country economy. But you know what? The law of cause and effect, it kicked back. And now they are the one who damage the most for themselves. A lot of countries isolate them. Because they don't trust China. I'm not talking about the Chinese people. I'm talking about the government. Chinese people, they are also the victim of the communists. You understand? So this is a terrible thing. If they are the one who tell the truth, right? If they already know 3 or 4 weeks before that, they will announce to the whole world, and they should lock down at the beginning, don't have any international flight. Then the COVID will not go that high. We should not have that many people die. It will not cause the whole world economy collapse. People is so selfish. I mean, the government. They only care about themselves. They're willing to lie. Just like Putin. He said that he not invade the Ukraine on the 23rd of February. Till 23rd of February, he still said that I'm not invading Ukraine. But on the 24th, he did it anyway. I teach many kids, and I saw a few kids have a very bad behavior, a bad attitude. You know what? This young boy always want to lie, and I try to help him. It's very tough to help him because he think that it's good. He can manipulate other people. This is very evil because later on become a very danger to the society. If he become the leader of the country or the leader of government, people will suffer. Does it make sense? So lying is not a good thing. It's a terrible thing. Okay. Because we are ignorant, right? Therefore, we willing to do all this kind of bad deed. We don't care about the cause and effect. That's why the second link is called mental formation. Actually, it means karma. Okay. Okay, we can stop right here. So, what happened? Okay. Okay. Next time we continue on. Anyone have any question for me? No. This is easier to understand, right? Okay. William, where is gone?
May every living being our minds as one and radiant with light share the fruits of peace with heart of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find in giving unity, may their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. May kindness find reward, may all who sorrow leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night, because our hearts are one. This road of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise.
Okay, before you leave, okay, okay. So it's very important. If we do not want to learn, right, we will not be able to have the wisdom. And you know what? We can make a bad choice, a bad decision. Let's see. Next week, next Saturday, I am. I think it's 24, right? So we can off next week. Let's see. And the week after that, it's also New Year Eve, I think. We can also have 2 weeks off. And we come back on the 7th. Yeah. That sound good? Yeah.